everyone, gather around, gather around. We got some stuff to tell you. We're going to be busy this bye week. You're not going to be laying around in your beds. Alright? This weekend, we're going to come in here to the facility. We're going to watch the Cardinals play the Giants because we play them next on Thursday, alright? You guys need to play better football. This 3-6 record is unacceptable. You hear me? Unacceptable. Here's some Week 10 action here between the 4-4 Arizona Cardinals and the 6-2 New York Giants here at MetLife Stadium. The Cardinals are fighting right now for their playoff lives, trying to keep them alive without Carson Palmer at quarterback, while the Giants continue to try to build on their massive lead in the NFC East. Let's pick you up here first quarter. This pass deflected up in the air, thrown by Luke Falk, and it's intercepted by Landon Collins. He is brought down at his own 31-yard line on an impressive interception on the tip pass. Giants attack on a field goal that drive. They take a 6-0 lead into the half. And then let's start the third quarter. Eli Manning throws a pick to Deon Buchanan. He threw it right to him. Don't know what Eli was seeing on that play. Then a few plays later, 3rd and 7, Luke Falk going back for Michael Floyd, and he makes the catch this time to the Giant 21-yard line, first down and 10. Floyd with a .02 on the day receiving. On 3rd down and 6, Falk over the middle for the first down. The flag would be roughing the passer. Move it half the distance to the goal. Then on 1st down and goal, handoff to Tyler Vargas, the third-string halfback. He scores a touchdown. And we'll pick you up here now late third quarter after the Cardinals had tacked on an additional field goal here. Eli Manning trying to drive the Giants down the field to take the lead back. Manning steps up in the pocket here, completes it again to Odell Beckham for another first down. Beckham wide open on that play. Don't know what the Cardinals defense was doing there. Then ensuing play, Manning underneath to Shane Vereen, and Vereen with a nasty spin move, and he takes it all the way down to the Cardinal 10-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 10. And on 3rd down and 4, Manning with time to throw, and he fires into the back of the end zone to Martellus Bennett for the touchdown. The Giants take a 13-10 lead here. Then on 3rd down and inches for the Cardinals, Luke Falk is sacked. He fumbles. Olivier Vernon picks it up. He rumbles and fumbles and stumbles into the end zone for the 34-yard fumble recovery touchdown. That would essentially seal the deal. On 3rd down and 15, Falk with a desperation heave. He's got all day to throw, but he throws it right into double coverage. Pass is easily intercepted by Ricardo Allen, and the New York Giants hold on for the victory. They move to 7-2 on the season and continue to make their NFC East lead bigger and bigger by the week as they win this one 20-10. Cardinals drop down to 4-5, and they have the Detroit Lions at home on Thursday Night Football next week. Luke Falk in this game struggled 21-37, 211 yards and 2 interceptions. Now here's our next game up for you, the game of the week. The Cleveland Browns traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. With the Steelers losing earlier today, if the Browns won, they would have sole possession of first place in the AFC North. If the Bengals won, there'd be a 3-way tie for first place in the AFC North. We'll pick you up here midway, early first quarter correction. Thrown over the middle to Adriel Jeremiah Green. I mean, who else would he throw the ball to? Bengals tack on a field goal that tried to go up 3-0. Then Dalton to a wide open Tyler Boyd, the second-year man out of Pittsburgh. He scampers into the end zone for a 74-yard touchdown. Bengals go up 10-0 here on the Browns. So Deshaun Watson needs to get something going. He hands it off to Duke Johnson, and Duke Johnson gets something going, flying up the right sideline for a massive run right there. He breaks 2 tackles before he's finally punched out of Browns. However, the Browns would only be able to muster a field goal on that drive. They make it a 10-3 game. Then Giovanni Bernard with a nasty spin move, and he could go all the way 88 yards for the touchdown. This Browns run defense was shredded today by Giovanni Bernard and the occasional Jeremy Hill carry. Bengals go up 17-6 until Andy Dalton is sacked. He fumbles the ball and Demario Davis picks it up. He could go all the nope. He is tackled by Giovanni Bernard, a massive touchdown saving tackle because the Bengals would hold the Browns to a field goal on that drive. Now the Bengals driving again before the end of the half, but Giovanni Bernard fumbles it here. And it's picked up again by Demario Davis, and he's running down the sideline. Connie McDermott cannot make the tackle. Andy Dalton giving chase, but Bug Howard, the 6th-round pick out of North Carolina. Correction, that was Ibrahim Campbell with the fumble recovery. So Deshaun Watson trying to get something going before the half, but he's sacked. He fumbles the ball, and Dominic Easley, now he has the ball, running it back up the Bengals' right sideline. Corey Coleman is giving chase right here, and he finally brings Easley down at the 10-yard line. What a weird sequence of events. But in the end, it leads to that long-lost Bengals touchdown that they were looking for. Dalton to LaFell, and the Bengals take a commanding 24-6 lead into the half. The Browns did not show up. Now let's go third quarter here. Here's Deshaun Watson. He has 17 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, just under 2,000 yards on the season coming into this game. And he would finally get it going here at the start of the third quarter. Watson play action completion to Gary Barnidge for the first down. At this point, Watson only 5 of 13 for 29 yards. Later on that drive, Corey Clement, the 2nd-round pick out of Washington, would punch it in for a 2-yard touchdown. And the Browns would start to chip into the lead, making it a 24-13 game. Let's go fourth quarter here. Watson on 3rd down and 10. He buys time and completes the pass to Corey Coleman on the slant for the first down. Keeps the chains moving. Hugh Jackson is happy about that. And on 2nd and 3, Watson over the middle completion again. Flag would be on a face mask attack on an extra 15 yards on that play. And on 3rd down and 5, another flag right here. But Watson fires into the back of the end zone to Rashard Higgins for the touchdown. As you can see, we are under 2 minutes at this point. Flag is defensive holding on Pac-Man Jones. So the touchdown stands. Then the Browns, they get a stop right there. They use their final timeout, and Deshaun Watson has a chance to lead Cleveland to a massive comeback victory. They just have to go 74 yards. Here on 3rd down and 10, Watson over the middle to Corey Coleman. With the jump ball, he makes the play. He has really developed into something special. Then on 4th down and 8, Watson to Coleman again. Who else would he throw the ball to? Tick, 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 tick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 seconds left before they finally get the spike. And then Watson underneath to Corey Clement. He runs it in for the touchdown. The Browns tie the game up on the game's final play. They were down 18 at one point at halftime, and they win the toss going into overtime. However, this would be a very lengthy overtime period. We'll pick up here late in overtime. Andy Dalton intercepted by Sterling Moore as the Bengals were driving down the field. Dalton only had 3 incompletions on the day, and 2 of them were interceptions. However, on 3rd down and 9, Deshaun Watson is sacked by Michael Johnson. That would be a massive play. But until Andy Dalton would decide to throw another interception to Demario Davis, he was all over the field. 2 fumbles recovered in that massive interception. That would set up this Sean Sweetham 37-yard field goal to win the game. And the Cleveland Browns are 6-3. Can you believe it? Jesus Jackson has turned this team around in his 2nd season on the job. The Browns now have sole possession of 1st place in the AFC North. They win this one 30-27. Deshaun Watson 17 of 31, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns. Very efficient day for him, but for the Bengals, what a choke job. They fall to 3rd in the AFC North, below 500. Here's a look at some of the scores around the league. The 49ers finally get their 2nd win of the season. To the struggling Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jameis Winston, horrible game by him. Technically, he played well enough to win though. Did not turn the ball over, so I guess that's good. Then around the league, Tennessee whooped Houston. Brock Osweiler threw 5 interceptions in that game. New Orleans, they beat Minnesota partially because Ryan Fitzpatrick was the quarterback after Teddy Bridgewater got injured early in that game. Bridgewater's injury was not serious though, and he will play next week against the Browns. Now Oakland, they went into Denver and demolished the Broncos 38-0. Paxton Lynch, 9 of 23, 91 yards, 2 interceptions. He leads the NFL in interceptions with 14, and it may be time for the Broncos to think about replacing him. Leonard Fournette struggled again on the ground, only 19 carries for 68 yards. It's been a rough first season for Fournette, but I'm sure he'll get it turned around eventually. And here's Atlanta on Thursday Night Football. They beat the Bears 33-30 in overtime. Neither quarterback played extremely well. Colin Kaepernick came into the game, and instead of kneeling, he threw an interception. Brad Kyle, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Matt got 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, but he did leave the game-winning drive in overtime, and here are your players of the week.